Apfel Dr. Germany, my name is Ben. Good morning and welcome to the micro soldering show. Okay, today I got an iPhone 8 here and the iPhone 8 has no image. It was mailed in by another company and they told us, hey, we have no image, we already tried another screen. I just get out the screen, put on another screen and I saw really no image. So let's fix that in the fastest way it's possible for me today, because I'm really tired and could have a little sleep, but no way, I have to work, so I will do. We just get out the board and then we just check the readings for the LCD connector. I hope that Andy has readings for that. Andy's just doing an iMesa. Does it work, Andy? Andy handy. That's great. Think on pictures, Andy. iPhone 8 LCD connector. So, okay, we go to the microscope cam and just wait. We get a little lag because we have iTunes activated. I will deactivate that now. Just did a restore on another iPhone. So now we shouldn't have any lag. Okay, what's that? We see there was already soldered on this board. Looks like there is some flux here. Okay. Yeah. So, at first, let's clean. Then I like to take out the board because it's just better to work on that device with a taken out board. Just like it more. I don't give you on hands on disassembling the device because doesn't make any sense and I don't want to have more lags in this video, and I know that we always got problems with lags. Somebody already commented I come over to you and I build you a nice PC and it won't have any lag. We can do this here too, that's not a problem. Ilya is specialist for things like that. Perhaps in the next weeks we will build a massive PC and we won't have any lags anymore. So, let's get out all the screws and then let's just see for the readings. Yeah, no problem, no problem, no problem. All is nice. I just want to clean the connector and first have a look if we get some loose components here.
If I were to build a PC now, I would totally go full AMD.
So
Plus AMD, not Intel.
yeah, AMD, yes. Okay, let's see. Ah, nice. I got a nice piece of paper here with some readings. Can I take the fluke? It's okay? Great. Okay, then we go to diode mode and just check the connector readings. I would like to check only the readings for the image lines. So I open ZXW. I can give it to you here. ZXW. So 537. Hey, come on, ZXW. Here we are. So 537. That's okay. What's the next here? Here's another 5v7 line. It's okay too. PN 5v7 should be around 1400. It's near to open line, so should be okay too. 1v8 display. Yeah, it's okay too. 1v8 touch, 5v1 touch, touch to AP, SPI to touch, touch. So PMU to display. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 740. Yeah, it's okay. Touch. Display to chestnut, power enable. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Line 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 640. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 460 should be, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 640. This could be a problem. This could be a problem. So and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is about 400, and that's really okay. So the only thing which makes me not happy is the value for the power enable line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 600. That's not nice. Let's have a look at the back side. Let's have a look at the back side. What do we see here? What do we see here? Is here already soldered on chestnut? Just check the other side for lines. I only take the readings for the interesting lines. So this is a data line which is related to image. Could be interesting to have a reading too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I can have a look at the pin number. It's 24, 368, 368. Yeah, next beside to the ground, and that's okay. So the one below is okay too. Yeah. And here the data lines for display 2. 385. Next beside to the ground, and what's that here? 308. It's okay too. So the only thing which is not as it should be is the power enable line for chestnut. And it goes directly on the chestnut. Okay. So in this case, just having a look at the connector, all the feeds are okay. What about the small parts? Again, check again the small parts. Do we have something not connected right? No. No, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So, other side. Let's have a look. Do we really have no image? Or do we have no backlight? I check it again. I want to check it again. So I really see that we have no image and we don't have a no backlight problem. No, it's really no image. Boot behavior is normal. And we don't have an image. Okay. In this case, I would say we just take out chestnut because I see there is already soldered at this board. And the only value which is not right is this one. The power enable, which goes directly under chestnut. So I need some flux. How much time did we spend now for the readings and things like that? Just about 11 minutes, long time. Oh yeah, and how fast this goes, I think somebody already... Why can't I get it here? Okay. See that? The solder melts really fast. So I think somebody already tried to solder here. It's for sure already. So I just take out the solder, like every time on every work. I just want to have clean pads. Okay, the rest is well connected, so that looks really okay. No pizza for you. Why?
I think it's not open yet. I think they opened 12.
And here reading is good. Here the reading is okay. So let's see if we got 1501 LCD IC. LCD IC. Andy, do you see? Here, I got it. Sorry. Okay. I totally forgot to take some pictures for Instagram. Now I take a chestnut. having a look for A1. It should be on the left bottom side. And then just solder down. Okay. Cooling down and having a look if a simple replacement of chestnut solves our problem. Having a look for the reading. And the reading is much better now. So we have about 460 now, and what we should have 459. So that looks really much better than before. So we just need a screen. That's a really powerful method to check by diet, to find errors like this. Okay, let's see if we got an image again. And boom! We are back to life again after just replacing chestnut on this iPhone 8. I could do this before, but in this case many people wrote on the videos, Ben, please do diagnose and show us how to diagnose, things like that. In this case, it's normally because I don't have connected the ambient light sensor, so it's a little bit darker now. In this case, at first, when we have no image, we check the lines which are related to image, okay? And after that, we search for the fault when we have different values as we should have. Check them lines and just boom, back to life again. That's all, okay? So now the customer can use his phone again, or the shop can give the phone back to the customer, and he has a full working phone. And yeah, that's all. Touch is working, not a problem at all, and the rest the shop can do. Okay, this was a short video, just no image on an iPhone 8 after prior repair attempt, fixed in the fast way. I hope you liked the video. If you want to learn things like that, you can easily do that at the Bottle Level Repair School Germany. If you're working at the repair industry for smartphones and tablets, you can easily join our smartphone repair group Germany, but please answer the questions, otherwise you won't be accepted. We have so many new registrations every day, and just a lot of time. People don't answer the questions, so we can't accept them, okay? Yeah, I'm out. We see us with the next video. Boom! Back to life again. Yours Ben.